to do in London right now. Today, we've got an absolutely cracking video lined up for you. We're going to explore the top 10 things to do in London right now. But before we dive into that, did you know that London has some mind-blowing and slightly bonkers facts? Did you know that the Romans called it Londinium, while the Anglo-Saxons referred to it as Londonwick? The name London is thought to derive from the Old English word Lundi, meaning city or settlement. Stick around because we're starting with a few minutes of quirky London trivia that'll have you saying, "Wait, what?" All right, let's kick things off with a bang. Did you know that London Bridge isn't falling down? In fact, it's perfectly stable. The nursery rhyme lied to us. But here's the kicker. In 1968, an American entrepreneur bought London Bridge and had it shipped all the way to Arizona. Imagine the Londoners' surprise. Now let's talk about London's iconic red double-decker buses. They're not just for getting around. They're a secret weapon. During World War II, these buses were used as mobile bomb shelters. Talk about multi-purpose transportation, right? And here's a quirky one for you. In 1251, London was briefly home to an actual zoo inside the Tower of London. But these weren't your ordinary zoo animals. We're talking elephants, polar bears, and even a gift from the Sultan of Egypt, a crocodile. Can you imagine strolling past a royal palace and seeing a croc sunbathing? And here's a kicker. There are over 300 languages spoken in London, making it one of the most linguistically diverse cities in the world. Oh, and get this, Big Ben is not the name of the clock, but the bell inside the clock tower. Talk about a big misunderstanding, right? Now that we've got your attention with those crazy London facts, let's get down to business. If you're planning to visit or in the capital city already and wondering what to do, stick around because we've got the ultimate London itinerary lined for you. If you have not already done so, we highly recommend you subscribe to our channel as we will be making videos on all the major cities in the world. Number 1. Our first stop on this London adventure is none other than the iconic Big Ben. Well, technically, it's the Elizabeth Tower, but let's not split hairs. Completed in 1859, the Big Ben clock tower stands as a quintessential symbol of British culture. It majestically towers over the north end of the Palace of Westminster, the esteemed home of the United Kingdom's Parliament. As you approach this magnificent structure, snap some classic selfies and enjoy the melodious sound of those famous bongs. Just a short walk from Big Ben, you'll discover the awe-inspiring Westminster Abbey, a Gothic architectural masterpiece with royal significance. Number 2. Next up, let's take a leisurely stroll along the picturesque Thames River. This meandering waterway will lead you past some fantastic landmarks like the London Eye and the Tate Modern. Imagine soaring high above London in the iconic London Eye, a colossal Ferris wheel that stands proudly on the south bank of the River Thames. With breathtaking views of Big Ben and Westminster, this giant wheel, which debuted in 2000 as the world's tallest, offers a thrilling perspective of the city. Towering at an impressive 443 feet, 135 meters, with a massive diameter of 394 feet, 120 meters, with 32 spacious capsules. From the majestic towers of Big Ben to the grand halls of Westminster Abbey, London's most cherished landmarks unfold before your eyes. If you're feeling a bit fancy, why not hop on a river cruise? It's a whole new perspective on this historic city. See London from a different perspective with a relaxing Thames River cruise. Wave at the tourists on the bridges. Number 3. Feeling a craving for history? Head on over to the British Museum, a treasure trove of artifacts from around the world. Immerse yourself in world history, home to an incredible collection of artifacts from around the globe, including the Rosetta Stone, Egyptian mummies, and samurai armor. Don't worry, you won't need to decipher any ancient hieroglyphics. We've got you covered with informative exhibits and guides. If you are into animals, the Natural History Museum is the place for you. Dinosaurs come to life at the museum, home to an impressive collection of dinosaur skeletons, including the towering Tyrannosaurus Rex. Number 4. Now, if you're a theater enthusiast, London's West End is where you want to be. Catching a show here is an absolute must. With world-class performances happening nightly, who knows, You might even spot a Hollywood star or two in the audience. So grab your tickets and prepare to be entertained. After the show, immerse yourself in the vibrant nightlife of Soho. It's where London comes alive after dark. Number 5. Feeling a bit peckish? It's time to dive into London's vibrant food scene. From classic fish and chips at a local pub to exotic international cuisine at Borough Market, your taste buds are in for an unforgettable journey. And don't forget to try some traditional British dishes like bangers and mash or a hearty steak and kidney pie. Number 6. Let's take a breather. Get ready to dive into the heart of London's green oasis, Hyde Park. It's not just any park. It's a legendary expanse hosting world-class events and concerts. Imagine lounging in serene spots, nestled away from the city's hustle. Wander around the enchanting Princess Diana Memorial Fountain, or better yet, rent a boat and paddle around the lake, feeling like royalty. But wait, there's more. Just a stone's throw away lies the majestic Kensington Palace, surrounded by the sprawling beauty of Kensington Gardens. And don't miss the Italian Gardens, a picture-perfect haven that'll transport you straight to a Renaissance painting. Hyde Park isn't just a park. It's a world of its own waiting to be explored. Watch out for the squirrels. They're cheeky little creatures. There are many more impressive green areas in London worth exploring. Regent's Park with the Japanese Garden Island and Kew Gardens are perfect for a relaxing picnic. Alternatively, enjoy a leisurely bike ride in the parks or just some good old-fashioned people watching. Enjoy the lush greenery and escape the bustling city for a while. Number 7. Now, you can't visit London without immersing yourself in its rich royal history. Buckingham Palace is an absolute must-see. It is the most iconic royal building in the UK. It is the London residence of His Royal Highness King Charles, following the death of his beloved mother, Her Majesty the Queen, in September 2022. It is one of only a few working royal palaces left in the world. If you are lucky enough to visit Buckingham Palace, be sure to take a tour of the state rooms, which are open to the public during the summer months. These rooms are lavishly decorated and full of priceless works of art. And if you timed it right, you might even witness the awe-inspiring changing of the guard ceremony, which takes place outside the palace gates every day. It is a sight to behold and a dazzling display of military precision and tradition. They have guarded the sovereign and the royal palaces since 1660. Get your camera ready for this royal spectacle. And while you are in the area, take a walk around beautiful St. James's Park. This tranquil oasis is located right next to Buckingham Palace and is a great place to relax and escape the hustle and bustle of the city. The park is home to a variety of wildlife, including ducks, geese, and squirrels. There is also a large playground and a lake where you can go boating. Number 8. Ready for a shopping spree that'll make your wallet gently weep? March down to Oxford Street, where the shops are so magical, you might just see your bank balance disappear with a poof. Next stop, the buzzing Soho neighborhood. This isn't just any shopping district. It's a treasure trove of unique finds. Stroll down the legendary Carnaby Street or wander through the enchanting Liberty London. And just when you think it can't get better, saunter over to the chic Regent Street, slicing through the electric Piccadilly Circus, a hot spot for trendsetters and foodies alike. Craving a touch of luxury? Then you can't miss Harrods. It's not just a store, it's a palace of splendor. With over 5,000 brands, it's an Aladdin's cave of luxury fashion, cutting-edge gadgets, opulent furniture, and mouth-watering gourmet treats. Trust me, Harrods turns shopping into an event. And for those who fancy a quirkier retail adventure, saunter over to Covent Garden. It's like a wonderland of boutiques where unique is the dress code. Oh, and a pro tip, bring an extra suitcase. Why? Because you'll either return as a fashion icon or start your own pop-up store from all the stuff you couldn't resist. Number 9. Art aficionados will be in paradise at the National Gallery, housing an extensive collection of Western European paintings from the 13th to the 19th centuries, including works by Monet, Van Gogh, and Rembrandt. It's like taking a journey through the history of art. And the best part, admission is free. Number 10. And finally, dive into the colorfully quirky corners of London in neighborhoods like Shoreditch and Notting Hill. It's like walking into a real-life Instagram filter. Every street corner in Shoreditch is a canvas for street artists who probably skipped art class to doodle on city walls. And Notting Hill? It's not just a rom-com backdrop, folks. It's a treasure trove of hidden gems where every pastel-colored door is a mystery waiting to be hashtagged. So get your cameras ready, because you're about to give your Instagram followers some serious FOMO. Wrapping up our London adventure, we've covered some of the city's most iconic and enjoyable experiences. But remember, this is just the tip of the London iceberg. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or simply looking for a good time, London has something to offer every traveler. Let us know in the comment section below which of the above places you have visited and cities that you will like us to cover. Oh, we forgot to mention that London is home to the smallest public statue in the UK, measuring just 2 inches tall. It is on Philpott Lane and on a building near the junction with Eastcheap. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more travel tips and entertaining facts. Cheers and happy exploring!